Namaste, and welcome to Namaste Today in the Zodiac Weather. My name is Witecki. I'm your sensei to Sirius joy, and I am so grateful for you logging in to today's show. It's Wednesday, July 30th, 2014, and this is the hump day of the week, and today is ruled by step 7, which is the I sense state of awareness. Now, as of today, I'm starting to tape ahead here so people can move ahead in the timeline and start to watch shows in advance. This is my new strategy. And it's taken me some time to get there, so I thank you for your patience. Today is really about getting quiet with ourselves and listening to our psychic state of awareness. And today the topic that we're listening to might be very delicate, because with the Sun in Leo and also Jupiter in Leo, it's time to return to our heart. And this is the first day that's ruled by spirit since we've been racing down our heart's path. So today is a day about getting quiet with our heart and getting to our heart's truth. That's what today will be about. So that leads us to the phrase of the day. The phrase of the day is, I sense my heart's truth. It's okay no matter what. I sense my heart's truth. It's okay no matter what. We want to sense what our heart is telling us today, and we want to make it okay no matter what our heart tells us. Sometimes it's hard to accept what our heart really wants. And I have all sorts of examples of this with my clients and in personal readings, where it's really difficult to be honest with ourselves about what our heart really wants. And today, in the first chapter of the Sun in Leo and ruled by step 7, psychic awareness is on us today. Now, if you wake up and you're angry, or you wake up and you are disgruntled or sad or anything like that, you have to ask yourself what it is you might be psychically picking up on. And if you're in a great mood and then you go to work and all of a sudden you're in a bad mood, that might be that you're psychically picking up on the people around you. Everyone today is very psychic on the planet, and because we're also focused on our heart, we're even more psychic, because our inner child has probably the most psychic abilities out of all parts of us. And it's really where all of our dynamic potential is in our heart, and with the Sun in Leo and Jupiter in Leo, that's what we're focusing on now. So today it's really about listening to our heart, and the affirmation is, I sense my heart's truth, and it's okay no matter what. We don't want to judge ourselves no matter what it is. We'll figure out a way. That's the way it works. So today's serious step of the day is step 7, I sense. And following this video, you'll find my video, the serious step of the day, which will go into a deeper meditation about step 7 and what to do today. The joyful prep is step 17. So that means as you're opening up to psychic awareness, be prepared to make a decision. And the decision you're going to make is to cut something off. Now, it might be something that your heart is bleeding over. It might be something that you no longer want to try at. You know, it might be that it was something you didn't really want with your heart, and so you're officially giving up. But in order for us to have our prep for joy, be prepared, joyful prep, to let something go and detach from something today. But of course, wait for the universe's cue. Now, the moon is in Virgo, so everything feels a lot more real than usual, even though it's a psychic day. So we're kind of being stretched from heaven to earth today. We're really feeling the earth, but we're being called to go up to our higher sense and listen to ourselves. Now, to assist you today in the Lightwalker Parade on soulgarden.tv down at the mothership, for one, I'm releasing a new episode of Urban Mystic. This is a high-definition release. And he is giving you a Leo action plan and some affirmations to help you as well. And my mom has pulled the week, or the tarot card of the week, and it is the World, which is a good thing. If you want to know what the world means, come on down. The vibration is the world this week, and that's where things will end up, no matter how they may feel at the moment. And today, taping live on tweettalk.tv, Circle of Wisdom with Tarot Master One Feather and Archangel Reader Iwana White. Now, if you'd like to have a tarot card pulled by Tarot Master, you can actually come down to tweettalk.tv at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. There's a chat room. You can either have the card pulled there, you can come on camera. It's a lot of fun. I'm there also in the background, and it's also a great way to get just a psychic sense or hang out with other spiritual people. Again, that's at 3 p.m. Eastern Time at tweettalk.tv. Now, looking at Planet Soup, what does God have cooking up for us? Well, the Sun is at step 7 in Leo, as I had mentioned, which means our psychic state of awareness is wide open, and in particular wide open as it relates to our heart. So it's kind of hard to lie to ourselves today about certain issues that are important to the heart. Take advantage of this, especially if you have to make a difficult decision. Now, the moon is, like I said, in step 11 Virgo, so things are very real. But at the same time, you might start to be seeing parts of your dreams becoming real at the same time, even though it's kind of a cloudy day. And Uranus. Today we have a Yod, which is God giving us the finger, and in this case, the Yod is pointing into Uranus. That means it's time to innovate something. But Uranus is retrograde. That means we are going to re-innovate something. So in each of your little brief in the Zodiac weather, I'll be talking about what it is you are innovating. And that innovation is at step 16, which means it is also God-driven. Now, Jupiter has now moved up to step 3. Why is that important? Well, Jupiter rules step 3. Step 3 is Jupiter. So Jupiter is now at its native step. That means he is at full power. Creator is opening up the love and opening up the creativity. Unlimited possibilities is officially the mantra on the planet. Today it's kind of cloudy, but tomorrow and through the weekend it's going to be kind of a disco party. And Mars is, that's like fireworks going off there. Mars is actually trudging ahead in Scorpio in a big way. Today Mars is at step 2 Scorpio. That means that you are ready to draw necessary emotional boundaries, and drawing final emotional boundaries about certain things is probably part of what you are meditating on with the psychic. Also, men out there, because Mars is in Scorpio, the men are on the prowl everywhere, particularly Scorpio men or men with Mars in Scorpio. And I want to remind you, if you haven't seen it already, I recorded these amazing gigascopes. These are based on your generation. I divide the generations by your Pluto. It says right there in the title of the video what your age range is and whatnot. But take a look at this if you haven't seen it already. It's really great work, and it's going to help you understand what to light cast in proportion of your world power and your life. And this brings us to the Sensei sunrise. This is my little cool star night. So today is actually a meditation day. Today's a day where you want to probably do some sort of meditation, some sort of yoga, some sort of connecting to your spirit. You definitely want to listen to at least your heart and ask your heart questions. So if you're new to meditating or meditating, it's very simple. What you want to do is just ask your heart and see what the first answer is. So it's like, do I really want this job? Ask your heart. Yes or no. Okay? And if you're having trouble getting in touch with your inner child, interview your inner child. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite flavor? All your favorites. So when you ask yourself your favorites in life, your inner child comes out, because that's when the inner child has the biggest opinion. So what I recommend today is, if you have an issue with, I don't know if my heart wants this, or why is my heart still hurting about that, or, is my heart really into this? These are the questions you ask on a step 7 day. Am I really into this? Do I really want this? That sort of thing. And the joyful prep is, we're going to make a decision any second now, here in the next couple of days, to let go of things that are holding us back, and that's so we can really move forward into things we want. And I have some clients out there who keep asking me, when's love coming? Well, frankly, we have to let go and close certain doors before the next ones will open. And today is really meditating on about, are there any doors we want to close? Because we're going to be growing soon, any second. So listen to yourself and ask your heart the important questions today. And I'll see you right after this with your Zodiac weather. Here we are at the Soulmart Trading Post, and that was our little promo for today's recordings at tweettalk.tv. Now, don't forget, the Megascope Monthly is available for immediate download or rental online, and it goes into depth about all the things going on, particularly today's Yod and the transition we have and the decisions to make of what to step away. If you have already rented it, remember your license lasts about 30 days, so you can go back and watch again, and that's the whole point. Come on down to soulmart.me for more details. I have a reading special going on to the end of the month, and I'm going to retire from readings at least for a while, so come on down to soulmart.me if you're interested. If you buy a 1-hour reading, you'll get a free 30-minute follow-up that's good anytime in 2014. And lastly, I have online webcam courses, and this one's called So You Want to Be an Astrologer, eh? Well, this particular course will help you to read your own chart in just 2 hours. My students are having a great time with this, so come on down and find out more about that. These are all available, of course, at soulmart.me. But before you go shopping at soulmart.me, let's take a look at the moods of each of your brothers and sisters. And we're also going to take another look at one deeper aspect, starting, of course, with the Scorpios. Scorpios, partly cloudy, but feeling social today. With that Yod in Aries, they're going to be reinventing their strength in the now, which means you might have some crappy challenge and you might have to find a new strength. Not fun, but once you do, things will move on, Scorpio. So just move on. You got Mars in your sign. What else do you want? Leo, step 1, partly sunny and productive today. They are actually having to reinvent their life purpose kind of on the fly. So the Leos and Leo risings are pretty much creating new plans now, probably due to major changes, particularly at home because of Saturn. The Cancer, step 2, cloudy and pensive, or perhaps chatty and on the phone today. But they're actually on the fly today reinventing career objectives. That is partly due to wanting to make money and all this Leo energy as well. Step 3, the Sagittariuses, cloudy and Sirius, and I mean that seriously. They're actually reinventing their heart's desires and dream path on the fly due to mostly changing philosophies or their beliefs actually coming true. The step 4 is the I belongs, the Aquariuses, cloudy and private today. They're reinventing their thinking process or having to reinvent a way to communicate to others with this Yod. This, of course, because relationships are taking off for them. Gemini, step 5, sunny nesting and resting today, kind of catching up on their energy. But you are reinventing your social placement or perhaps your reputation or title here with the Yod in Aries. Be flexible with what the title is. Step 6, the Librans, cloudy and spiritual. Reinventing your relationships and partnerships now, mostly to suit a vision you have out in society. Step 7, the Pisces, cloudy and private today. Reinventing their self-esteem based on new fronts they see in lifestyle opportunities. The step 8, Capricorns, I decide, sunny and chit-chatty. Not very common for Capricorns, so if they stop and talk to you, talk back. They're reinventing their home and family foundation, and this is due to new trust they're having, or not, but changing trust is making them change at home. So focus on that security right now, Capricorn. Step 9, Aries, cloudy, feeling super lazy today, so I'm giving you permission to call off sick. Reinventing your identity in a big way, again, and Mars and Scorpio is making you particularly randy, FYI. Step 10's Taurus is cloudy and creative today. Reinventing inner faith again. Try to find the faith to go on and do this next thing. That's all right. It's going to move forward in a good way after this, Taurus. And lastly, the step 11, Virgos. Partly cloudy, but feeling pretty cool. The moon is in their sign after all. You are going to be reinventing intimacy now, Virgo, to suit you. So I think the Virgos are bow chicka bow wow. They're also kind of hooking up with past life lovers. I'm finding out. Yuppers. Our Lightwalker parade today following this video. We have the Sirius step of the day, step 7. Be sure to watch that. You can watch it again if you haven't seen it before. Be sure to watch it. Also, we've got these cute little snippets from Venus Prime Health. It's the top 10 summer foods that we're doing. You can see just a little bit every day. And of course, I released a Skip Jennings as well. All right, here we are in the quiet, just wrapping up here for our meditation. If you're watching on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. And if you're on Facebook, we can be friends. Come to soulgarden.me and just add us or like us. And of course, you can come to soulmart.me and the mothership at soulgarden.tv. So if you can, just take, 7 minutes on a step 7 day to ask yourself 7 questions that are important to your heart. 7, 7, 7. And listen. Don't judge. No matter what your heart tells you, it's okay. We'll find a way, especially with Jupiter in Leo. All right, my friend, I'll see you tomorrow with Thursday. Until then, I love you and live, love, be.
Who cares?
So